Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not because I'm tapping on it. So, bear with me. Hello, Haiku, and Hawk, and Elise. Of course, all my most important friends. You can see my background, right? It's changing. I'm gonna listen to myself and see if I can hear it. Anyways, I have my old computer back, so we're hoping for the best here. I'm going to smudge this over, I guess. My screen thing. Hopefully it's okay. Hello, Elise. No. Ah! Messed it up. You can see my a million, oh my god, things. I have so many folders. A little low. Okay. I can try and increase it. I don't know, my low. It is my old computer. Let me see. You might hear a weird noise for a minute. Hello? Is that better? Is that louder? That might be louder. I don't know. Hopefully. Is that louder? It is my old computer. Oh, wow. I can hear myself. I don't like that. Okay. Please tell me if that is better, Haiku. I think it's fine. Okay, thank you, Elise. But anyone else? Yes, better? Better? Okay, we're just gonna slide my OBS studio to the side. And we are going to look at art. Who's ready to look at some art? Who's ready to look at my most awful art pieces from this past year? Okay, hold on. This might be a struggle because everything else is on my newer computer, my laptop. So I'm gonna have to like airdrop it or share my screen or something. I don't know if that's possible. We can try though. It's better? Okay, that's good. Are we ready to look at my old art? Art. All right. I wonder how though. Can I use QuickTime Player maybe? No. Give me a second. We're gonna mess around with QuickTime Player for a minute. New screen recording. Let's see if this works at all. I remember I used to know how to capture my iPad screen, but I don't know how anymore. Oh, shoot, I don't want to record the screen while I'm streaming, that's weird. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it won't work. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We're just gonna airdrop our own stuff. So, let's see if I can find my thing. Wouldn't it just be easier if I did my thing on my thing? But no. So, what kind of art do we want to see? Do we want to see the first art that I did? Maybe. Let's see if I can do this. We're gonna upload it to my Google Chrome so we may see it. Error, YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain streaming. Well, shoot, guys. Oh shoot, what'd I do? Disney? No, we don't care about Disney. Okay. This is an excellent occasion. Chronological art. Okay. I really just want to figure out how to capture the screen because I really don't want to share this folder. Maybe I can. Maybe it won't be too hard. Share. AirDrop. Everyone here knows my name, right? Probably. It'll probably pop up somewhere. Yeah, it definitely popped up. You probably can see it. And I can't cover it up, but that's okay. That's okay. It's not like my last name's in this or anything. Not that it matters. I have a very generic name, so it doesn't matter. Look away, Haiku! Look away, Haiku and Hawk! You can't see it! Cover your eyes! Shield them! I don't remember. Stream settings. Poor? What do you mean my status is poor? I'm doing the best I can. Just avoid the top right corner, yes. Just avoid it. Okay. Let us look at my art school stuff, which may or may not have my name in it, but that's okay. Alright. Now, most of these are actually, they don't have my name in it at all because I'm lazy and I don't actually title my images at all. Let's look at some of the art from my 2D design class. So, for everyone's information, for the past year at university, I've been participating in the foundational courses for art school, which are just general art courses. They have nothing to do with my specific major, so I haven't done anything graphic design related. But I've done a lot of foundational courses, like just drawing and painting and stuff that I don't care about. Yes, I see you, Elise. You're here. We're not looking at that one. That one's terrible. So we can look at this. So this is for my 2D design class. So we had to make a poster based on a child's monster drawing. I hated this one so much. Let's see if it'll load though. It was awful. I hated it so much. It's watercolor and colored pencil, I believe. That is the max res available. The portrait of you. No. Anyways, this is the very awful drawing of a monster I did for my 2D design class. It was for like a Halloween thing. Can I zoom in? I can. Look at that poor quality photo that I took of this. But yeah, this did not make it into my final portfolio. Let's just say that. I don't think I have the picture of the kid's drawing though. Or at least not on my my computer. It might be on my phone, but I don't remember. So this is Red, the Very Fast Monster, and it was basically a literal red blob with horns and a tail. And it was done by this kid named Maddox, which is why it says Maddox Studios. And here's my very bad attempt at copying font, because one of the stipulations for this project was that we had to copy a font for the movie poster. And so I copied this font and it came out interesting. You can tell it's hand painted. Can we see the portfolio, the final portfolio? It's probably in here. I just probably have my name and my information in it, so maybe not. But you can see my other stuff. This is the very first project I did in 2D drawing. I actually love this drawing. It is probably one of the very few drawings I liked in that class. So the challenge was to make take an object and then like do it in like 16 different styles. So we were supposed to do just lines, or just the line art. We had to do like what was this called? I can't remember what this was called. Yes, you can see it later, Elise. I can't remember what this was called. What is this called when you put the lines over to show the 3D form? I literally can't remember what it's called. I don't know. I'm gonna actually play some music and don't care if I get copyrighted because great news, I don't actually get paid for anything, so yeah. But yeah, look at my mouse. Do you like my mouse? It is my computer mouse. And this one was to draw just the negative space. This one was to draw the positive space, or maybe it was vice versa. I don't really know. I don't care. This one was my favorite. It was stippling. Stippling was so fun. I don't know why. It took forever, but it was so fun. Then we had one just draw a fun one. So I drew a mouse. I know, right? I'm so creative. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Then after that, we had one where it was just draw the shadows in. I remember my teacher didn't like this one because I put too much detail into it. He was like, it's cool, but it's just not, it's too detailed, is what he said. He said you should not have included like the PBX on it, or all these little ridges down here, or some of these details up here. He was fine with it, but it was like, I was like, oh, okay, well that's sad. I put a lot of time into that one. Alright, let's play some music. Ambience. We're gonna do this one. Can you guys hear the music? I have no idea. It might be a little staticky though. No idea. Then the next one, this one was draw the picture in 30 seconds, okay? That one, it was fine, but like, he was like, don't stress about it, don't try and redo it. And I was like, okay, bro. So then I drew it in 30 seconds, and as you can see, it's just a blobby sketch, question mark? I don't know if you guys like it or see it. It's good volume? Okay, that's good. Anyways, that is that one. And then this one was a contour, was it contour line? What was it? It was one of those things where you couldn't pick up the pen when you were drawing it. I hated this one. It turned out alright, but it's not my favorite thing in the world. This one was cross-hatching, which I thought was going to turn out terrible, but actually turned out really well. I'm really proud of this one. This one was thick and thin lines, so we just had to use varying weights of lines for the mouse. So I did thick and thin lines. This one was to use just do a grayscale version of it. So I just used black watercolor and did a don't go to the cards. Okay, I won't go to the cards until you get back. Haiku. But this one was just black ones, black and white one. This one down here was just do whatever you want. So I just did a paper version. This one was draw it as realistically as possible in pencil. I tried. It looks okay. I have like this thing where when I draw things, they're like kind of cartoony, but like they're realistic cartoony. Do you know what I mean? At least you know what I mean, right? Like you've seen some of my art. Anyways. And then this one is simplifying it into simple shapes. I remember for this one, my teacher also didn't like it because I put too many shapes again. He was like, you put too much detail in. It just needs to be like 2 to 3 shapes. You put way too much detail in. And I was like, okay, cool, man. So I have a problem. Then this one was to do it in 3 different colors, and I remember very specifically about this one. I asked my roommates, what color should I do? And they said purple, blue, and black. And then my teacher was like, black's not a color. Why'd you use black? And I was like, because my roommates picked it. And he's like, but black's not a color. So I was like, oh shoot, am I gonna get taken off for that? But I don't think I did. I think I made a decent score on it. So yeah. That was this mouse one. This one was included in the portfolio that I turned in. But yeah. Art. Then we can do... Okay, I guess Haiku doesn't want me to look. Let's look at this one. This one was to literally draw an idiom. I thought this one was okay. My teacher really liked it for some reason. I think this is the only one I got full points on. And the idiom I chose was drawing the line. So she's literally drawing the line. She's drawing a line. You know, the idiom where it's like, this is where I draw the line. This is what I drew. So, and it's okay. It's very illustrative. But it's not as good as I would like it to be. Also, this fence, it looks so two-dimensional now that I'm looking at it right now. Like, it's so... It's fine, though. But my hands have gotten better, I feel like. Which is good, I think. I'm not sure. You guys let me know, but oh, and I remember I added these trees on the side right here last minute because I needed something to fill the space because it was so empty over here. So I ended up adding these like tree bushes framing out, and it was just incredibly boring. I don't know. I think I chose a really lame idiom, but that's alright. And we have like an ant hill, and there's ants like crawling around. And I use like chalk pastels to give the picture texture. Yeah, that's pretty much this. I added this one to my portfolio as well. What other ones did I do? I'm not allowed to look at the cards until Haiku's back, so that was technically my next one. Sorry, I have like hiccups. We can look at my first art piece for Mr. Rob, who we all hate. This is my abstract piece. He was like, okay, everyone, the assignment's to draw a piece, a music piece, abstractly. And I was like, okay. And so this is what it ended up being. But then this is what it actually ended up being after modification, because he was like, now you have to modify it for your final portfolio. So this is the before and the after. Everyone agreed that the black made it better, but I disagree. I actually hate the black. It makes it look weird to me. I don't know why. But this is what everyone asked for, so therefore I just did, you know. Oh, Haiku's back. Hello, Haiku. But, it is very delayed. I apologize. I cannot do much about that. My streaming is not gonna be good. Oh, hello, Sunny. Welcome. I guess Hawk left because Hawk was here and now Hawk's gone, I guess. But this was the before, the after. Which one do you guys prefer? Oh my god. Everyone prefers the black lines from my class. I just generally hated this picture in general. I am sorry it's so delayed, guys. I cannot do much about it. But yeah. this one. It's nice, I guess. This ended up in my final portfolio, and the portfolio's theme was meaningful, or whatever. Meaningful is just... Oh, hi Hawk. Hi Shadowfire. Sorry, there's a delay, so I'm just now seeing it. But, hi guys. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this. That wasn't my final portfolio for meaningful. Oh, and the song it was based on was Duet from the video game Amori, which I very recommend you play, but it does have suicidal themes and themes of self-harm and such, so if you don't like that kind of stuff, I would proceed with caution. So yes, that is what I did for that. I think I can read the statement I made for it if you guys would like. Actually, let's pull the piece back up so I can read the statement for it, and you guys can judge it based on that. Give me a second. The black makes it seem more impactful, like the glass is being shattered, and without the black it seems like it's floating. I like both though. Black lines seem dramatic, but the pieces just have the pieces have a soft of interesting vibe. Yes. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna go read my statement, or at least read a brief excerpt of the statement. If I can get there. Okay. Let's see. What class was this? This was Art 2010, I believe. $21.10? Oh yeah, there it is. My disgusting art. Okay. Abstract music. I got a 23 out of 25, which is an A, technically, so please don't download it. I already have the statement. Okay. While rendering this piece, I turned to the theme I have for this semester, meaningful. I initially chose this song because it was meaningful to me. I loved the video game and thought the music was so impactful and had a large influence on the story. Originally, I was leaning towards a more literal interpretation of the piece, showcasing the two parts of the song and how they play together. However, as I started to explore the different facets of meaningful things and listened/broke down the song, my compositional choices for the piece shifted. When thinking about the word meaningful, most things that come to mind are positive, such as weddings, gifts, family, etc. To me, the song felt meaning, but also melancholy. My mind interpreted this dichotomy of sounds as a person experiencing those ambivalent feelings when something meaningful to you can become emotionally gray. Whatever that previously positive, meaningful object, memory, person, etc. has now become, for one reason or another, not so positive anymore. The response to this is what I would call meaningful neglect. A person is in this constant self-conflict of ignoring the meaningful thing, revisiting it, and burying it over and over. They may feel guilt, anger, fondness, nostalgia, regret, or maybe all of them at once. Like these feelings, the song goes through those ups and downs of happier and sadder notes, or even a mix of both at the same time. There's an excerpt? Is that excerpt? Yeah, that's the correct word. Of my statement. Very nice, right? Do we like the way I took this? And then I also did... hold on, give me a second. I gotta find the portfolio. I think I did like a really, really briefly changed version of it. Like, not completely changed, but changed a little bit. excerpt. Thank you, Elise. Sorry it's so delayed. So this was the last piece in the portfolio, the 4-piece portfolio I had to put together. And I called it fragmentation, obviously. I mean, not obviously, but like, it's a quite literal title for it. It's just not the best title, but I literally couldn't come up with anything else. I called it fragmentation, and I said, in my little brief description on my final portfolio, it says, an abstract work that reminds one to always reevaluate the things they find meaningful now and make room for better, more deeper things later. Sometimes things happen, and what used to be meaningful needs to be dissected. What you do with these pieces is up to you, of course, but letting go may do you better than you think. Anyways, so that's that piece I did for Rob's class. Lovely. I love Rob. Not really. I hate Rob. Rob makes me want to die inside. Okay, this is Elise. Oh, I hate this one so much. No offense, Elise. Your face is great, but you look terrible. I would never, ever recommend anyone draw a portrait. But this is Elise. It makes me want to die inside. Sorry. Yeah, there's not much to say about it. I'm terrible at drawing people. The end. Okay. But for that, we were supposed to like pick an artist to model it after, and I chose Mary Cassette. And Mary Cassette she's a pretty good artist, but from the 1900s, who drew a lot of portraits of people and very intimate moments. So she used pastel, which is what I used. But that's that one. We don't like that one. Oh, we can look at the cards now because Haiku's back. So, let's look at the cards. So, this is my card series. Oh my god. That photo is so bad though. Is that photo better? Okay, that photo's way better. Okay, so this is my card series. So for this assignment, this is for my 2D design class. The challenge of this one was to make a set of playing cards based around a theme. I chose the Supersonas as my theme, which is a very niche thing because no one knew what it was, so I had a lot of explaining to do. And my teacher was like, "Are these friends still around?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they're still around." And they're like, "Did they help you make these?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I think my teacher got the impression that you guys were like in-person friends, or like roommates or something, but you guys are not. So that was fun. I just went with it though. So we have me as the Enchantress. What do you mean? Wait, have we not gotten to see the painted ones? What painted ones? What is that supposed to mean? Are we? Are you what? Sorry, the delay is bad, guys. You guys are friends, but you guys are not roommates. I'm sorry. But these are the painted ones. I was planning, Elise, that you can get your card when I next see you, and Cam too. You can also have your card if you want. But yeah, these are the painted ones. I can show you guys the not painted ones as well. So yeah, you guys have seen the digital ones. There have been changes to them, so. Let's see if I can find my Instagram. Give me a second. Card and hat. Are we current friends? Yes, you guys are current friends. I will say you guys are current friends. My Instagram. Yes, you guys are all actually dead. Also, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, please follow me, because that is probably where I'm most active, unfortunately. But this is, let's see if I can find the cards. Here are the cards. What? Okay. I have to log in, apparently, to see my own Instagram account. Haiku PNG? Yes, there is a Haiku PNG. I didn't have any creative names, so I just wrote Haiku PNG, or Haiku, and it saved as a PNG. Anyways. How do I make this not teeny tiny? Oh, I did not mean to like my own post. Okay, there. So let's look at the first card. So this is the card for me. We can look at the differences. Mostly, first of all, the drawing, my eyes look so weird in this drawing. I don't know why for the pink one. I look so weird. But the expressions are basically the same. The little cards are missing the circles in the middle of them. I guess I just didn't add them. And I did gold dots on the outside instead of these spades. And the border's different because I didn't want to do that. It just would take so long. So this is what it ended up looking like. Obviously the colors are a lot less saturated because I was using watercolor, which is generally just a less saturated medium, I would say. But... and I guess I changed the suit too. Apparently I wanted to do the club instead of the spade, so. But the font is the same. The clothes are the same. The pose is pretty much the same for this. You really like the painted ones? I'm glad you like the painted ones. Alright, and now let's look at you, Elise. This is you. There's a lot of differences. Generally, you're just a lot bigger in this one, which is not really ideal. I really like the painted one better for this one. I love the roses a lot more too than these leaves. The roses just look a lot better. I'm not really a fan of these gold dots in the background here, but what can you do, you know? Yeah. You can have this if I ever see you again, Elise. Yours did get a little bent, if you can see that. It got bent, and I'm very sorry that I bent yours. But, yeah. You do be fighting yourself. It's very cool. Also, you have no feet. Like, you're just floating. Your dress transition was very interesting to do. I remember the challenge was to draw this in we had to figure out a good way to transition the two together. So I was really conflicted on how to do Elise's. I don't know why. I'm guessing just because hers is like a dress. There's nothing like mine. Look, there's like a cape that can just like easily flow and split us. But yours, I was like thinking at first maybe the sword, but then the sword just didn't work out. So it just ended up being like this blobby dress thing that ended up. Yeah. But Elise stayed the same for the queen. Just the flowers are roses now, which I like a lot more. This is a red rose, this is a pink rose to match the flowers on your dress. So, yeah. Okay. The next one we have is Cam. Let's see if I can find Cam's. Cam PNG. Oh, that's the worst one. Do I have a better PNG of Cam? Cam PNG? I gotta be honest, all the PNGs of Cam kinda suck. Okay, this song I've never heard before. I'm not sure where it's from, but that's alright. They're about the same, so let's just go with this one. So this is the Cam PNG, or Cam versus Cam. So I love the transition a lot more in the painted ones because the twisted tails, they just look, instead of long plaid, like long plaid is iconic and all, but like, look at this. Long plaid, guys, seriously, it's just not it. But the twisted tails are so much better. Also, the fact these cats are just holding on for dear life, I just don't know how they're doing it. They're just chilling on his back like this. I'm surprised no one questioned that, but alright. Cam's was actually really hard because I don't really draw males. No offense, Cam. If you're watching, I doubt you are. But yeah. Cam versus Cam. I honestly should have done dogs for evil Cam and then just stayed cats for this one, but oh well. The flowers are a lot smaller on this, and this is supposed to be catnip, guys, which may or may not look like catnip because not many people know what catnip looks like, but this is supposed to be flowering catnip. But yeah. I like the way that one turned out as well. I think the next one's haiku, yeah. Haiku, haiku. Haiku PNG, let's go! Okay, this is haiku. Haiku is obviously the suit change, so Haiku's the spade in this. I like the design in the spade so much more than the one in this club. I don't know, it just looks a lot cooler. But other than that, I actually don't love Haiku's design. No offense, Haiku, like, you're great, but like, just the way this card turned out was not my favorite. Especially down here, like, it's like, I don't like the way this is, like, kind of tangenting with the outline, so. But what can you do? I was on a tight schedule, and I'm pretty sure I was up pretty late doing this. Anyways, and then the last is Abby, of course. Abby, Alfie. We got Abby PNG. Oh lord, that is not a great PNG photo. Is this one better? Not much. Not much better. Let's go with this one. But this is Abby. I hate Abby's drawing. I think her digital one is so much better. The digital one's just way better. The drawn one, it sucks. Also, there's leaves that I don't know why I added. I forgot. I think there's just a lot of room, so I was like, maybe I'll just add some leaves. But I think the digital one is so much better for Abby's. And that's all I have to say about this one. Also, apparently the dinosaur is different colors because this is all blue and this one's blue and purple. Not sure. Also, I forgot her earring. Look, I forgot Abby's earring right there. Okay, that's alright though. And then we have a number card. I didn't actually do a drawn number card. This one was just for fun, the number card. But I do like the number card design. I think it is a little busy with all these white highlights. I would take these out, honestly, because they just don't look right. And then there's the back of the card. Okay. Card back. The card back is very different. I was short on time, so the card back here is way less complicated than this. I remember my teacher was like, so what's the significance of the card back? And I was like, I don't know, it's pretty. And he was like, but what's it have to do with supersonas? And I was like, I don't know. So, you know, I'm just chilling and I'm like, I didn't know I was supposed to have a reason for the card back to look like this. And I was like, alright then. But I think I made an A on this assignment anyway, so. I like the card back better for the digital. It just looks a lot cleaner, a lot more detailed. Also, it has my signature. It says artist, 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 all around the little diamond in the middle. Also, there's snails. Like, look. There's snails. So much better, guys. Snails. Anyways, that's the cards. Thank you for looking at my cards. Some of them I like better than the digital version. Some of them I don't. So, just depends. Alright, and now we can look at my next art piece. What did I do next? Let's look at David. not David, sorry. He's not actually David, but he looks like David. Bust JPEG. So this is David. I did this for Rob's class. He looks interesting. I actually hated drawing busts so much. This was the second time he had us do it, and I hated it even more the second time. But he liked my drawing a lot more the second time, so that's a win for me. Win's a win. But so he was like, okay, so when you draw this, I want you to do something to it to make it conceptually interesting, meaning he wanted us to put meaning behind our work. So being the art history student I am, I was like, okay, let's put a halo around him, which is what a lot of Christian art did in Byzantine times, to show like power and like holiness and glory and godliness, you know? So this is what I did. I put a halo behind him, and then I stuck him on some like paper to elevate him off the page. So there's like, he's like floating above, which is what a lot of art pieces during that time looked like. They were really flat, and they just, that was kind of the point. Let me look up some Byzantine halos. So I took inspiration from Byzantine halos, which is fine. But that was one of my things. I was like, yeah, I purposely made it look flat, and so even though I didn't like totally purposely make it flat, but let's see. As you can see, there's halos. Lovely, lovely. All very flat. This one is of great things. But so what I said about this art piece was that I was like, pieces like this David lookalike, they're in the art history world, they're just put on this pedestal and like shown off as the pinnacle of art, when artwork is so much more, and there's so much more history that's in art that's ignored and overshadowed by stupid pieces like this, is basically what I said. And so anyways, that's what I basically was trying to say with it. So I think, or something along those lines. But David be chillin', bro. Anyways, that's David. This was actually one of my better pieces. This was the first time I did a black and white, also colored picture. This took forever, and I inhaled so much pastel dust. I swear I had breathing problems for a week, but I liked this a lot. I mean, like, my teacher only gave me like an 8 out of 10, but I liked it a lot. It looked cool to me. Looked pretty, I mean, like, it's subtly colorful and black and white. So the assignment was to just like do a fabric study. So he set up like a fabric still life in the studio, and then he was like, now you have to draw it in black and white in a realistic rendering, and then after that you gotta put color on top of it to show like temperature variation. So that's what I did. So here's like, warm lights usually have cool shadows, and cool lights usually have warm shadows. So this is how it went. I don't know. I liked it. I have a habit of outlining things though. So like you can see like outlines on some of these, and he does not like outlines. Let me just tell you, Rob does not like outlines. That is that one. Let's see. Oh, we haven't looked at my drawing one pieces. We've just been looking at Rob's pieces. So I'm sure you guys have seen these because I posted them many times because I liked drawing one a lot. So this is a picture of the library, like a corner in the library. Let me tell you a story about this. I didn't know this assignment was due like the day it was due, and so I just figured it out. So literally like the 2 hours between that one class, and then that class, I was frantically drawing. I was drawing as fast as possibly could to finish this piece. So as you can see, it's like super nice and detailed over here, but then as you keep going on, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Like, it's rough. If I had more time, it would look so much better, but it just kept getting worse and worse. Let me just say that. It's fine. This is not one of my better pieces, but it exists. And if you know where I go, and you go to the same school I do, I think you would know what corner this is. I hope it's recognizable. That's the point, I think. So, lesson is, don't procrastinate on your art homework, or check the dates before you put off your assignment. Because that's what happened to me. And it was not very fun. And I remember it was also raining, so the page got wet too. So it was just so bad. It was raining, and I was running to class, and I was like half complete. It was so bad, guys. It was just a bad day. But yeah, that's that art piece. This one is of a pottery display that was in the museum on campus. I don't particularly like this one very much, but it exists. I think this pot blends in too much with this background. Sorry, yawning. I don't like this one too much, but some people liked it. This one was the one I did really good on. It's one of my favorite ones too. This is of the business building at our school. I really like this one. It was actually in an art show, like a mini art show on campus, so that's how good it was, guys. Thank you very much. No, I'm joking. I'm not that good at stuff, but this one was included in my final portfolio that I used to get accepted into the art program too. So yeah, we chillin'. And then let's see if I got another one. This one is of the engineering research building. So for this one, my teacher wanted us to use pen to show shadows and value. So I actually hate these clouds, and I have no idea why I included them. I was really proud of this when I got done with it, but now that I'm looking at it, it's just alright. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but a lot of people liked it. This window, though, right here. This window. I'm going to zoom in on this window. This is literally the best window ever. This window right here. This section right here is so good. Like, look at those lines right there, showing that shadow and that window. Best thing. Best thing. I don't know why I really liked it. It just exists, but yeah. My least favorite thing on this picture, down here. Look at this. You see this wall behind these bushes? The worst thing I've ever done. That is just so ugly to me. I have no idea why I did that. But yeah, that's that picture. The grass is kind of weird too, but also, fun fact, this sculpture right here, it was torn down shortly after I completed this picture. Because it was meant to be a temporary structure, and then it was left on campus for an additional, like, 2 years because of COVID. But I luckily got to capture it in a cool drawing before it was torn down. And then when I learned that it was torn down, I was so sad. I was like, oh my god. I can't believe I drew that right before it got torn down. Anyways, that's that one. Then we have the iconic witch hat still life. Everyone loved... Okay, when I brought my witch hat in, everyone loved it. It was so stupid, but everyone loved that I brought a witch hat in as my object. So for the assignment, we were all supposed to bring in an object for the still life to represent us. So I brought in my witch hat, and I was like, yeah, this is great, whatever, you know. And then it was apparently another art class also used our still life to draw a still life, which is cool, fine, you know. But some people noticed my witch hat, and they were like, wow, is that yours? And I was like, yeah, it's my witch hat. And they're like, wow, that's so cool. So yeah, I was actually pretty proud of this when I completed it, but now that I'm looking at it, it's okay. The face of the statue sculpture thing that's wearing my witch hat, though, sucks. I remember I had a lot of trouble with it. I still have trouble with faces, but it sucks. It's fine. But I do remember that when the when the teachers was like, is this your first time using charcoal? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, wow, you're actually doing really good for that. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you very much. So I had a lot of fun, but also the face, just, it exists and it makes me angry. But that's alright. Anyways, I think that's all my art pieces from drawing 1. So, yay, witch hat. Yes, indeed. Alright, and then, what do we want to look at next? Let's look at... I did this drink drawing. I forgot when I did it. I can actually look, maybe, because I posted it on my Instagrams, I think. Because I'm looking at all my art from, so 29 weeks ago. I have no idea when 29 weeks ago, but, oh, November 16th, sorry. So my birthday, wow, I posted it on my birthday, guys. But I did this drink. I like it. It's not my best piece, but I like it because it's so colorful, but everyone likes the avocado more. You guys have seen the avocado, right? I don't know why. Everyone likes this avocado better. I mean, avocado's pretty good, but I didn't do it this year. I did it, like, last year. So, I could not include it in my portfolio. But, yeah, I can see why. It's just it's so much more painterly, which is nice. Like, the texture is good on this. I like the texture. This one is just so much more colorful, which I like a lot. The glass, though, is, like, leaning. It is not. It is leaning. It is not a straight glass. It is a curvy glass, guys. Artist does different styles well. I suppose so. I'm not sure if that's right. I would say I'm okay at different styles. Oh, in this avocado drawing, you can, it really shows what I was talking about earlier about how I do like this cartoony realism, like this unrealistic realism. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's realistic, but it's not like hyper realistic or anything like that. It's just kind of got like this cartoony vibe. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Elise, right? Right? Yeah. Haiku. Anyone who's chilling, watching. But yeah. Let's look at, this is one piece I did for my 3D design class. I hated this piece so much. It was my least favorite thing I've ever done in my life. Also, guys, I did not make an A in that class. I made an A-. It was depressing. Goodbye, Hawk. Have a good day. Bye, Hawk. But this was my worst piece. I also made my roommate help me with it because I was so stressed about it. I posed it in a way so it looked better than it actually was. It was not good, guys. So the challenge of this was to take 20 of the same like little models and then attach them together to make a bigger shape. I chose the most complicated shape ever. It was terrible. And this is how it turned out. That's all I got. Let's see. Oh, this one was... Okay, I was having a rough time when I made this one. So this was right after I crashed my car. I had a car wreck. I was tired. I was done with school. I was done with life. I hated Rob so much. So as you can see, I actually did really good right here on this windowsill. But then I had a car crash, and then everything else sucked. It sucked. So I just gave up on it. I think I got like a C on this assignment. So I literally didn't care though, because I was so done. I was just really, really done. So you can tell when I had no motivation. Like, I can show you a work where I was motivated, and I'll show you a work that I wasn't motivated. So this work, I was motivated. This was my best artwork from Rob's class. It was a still life. And we just did a still life that was conceptually important. So this one I cared about. This one I had a lot of fun with. This one I didn't. You can tell the difference. You can visibly see the struggle here. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna ignore this one. This one makes me want to cry. But that one exists. It shall never see the light of day again, though. This one, though, shall see the light of day every time it comes up. Because I loved this piece so much. It was so much fun. It made me so happy. I had a lot of fun. The colors are great. The subject is great. The medium was so much fun to work with. I love oil pastel. And that's great because my teacher hates oil pastel. And my teacher was impressed that I did oil pastel so well. So I was like, yes, this is a win for me. My favorite thing about this piece, though, is this green background. It is my favorite thing about this whole piece. I have no idea why. I just think it gives great contrast. And it's just so calming, you know? It's great. And then this one was also supposed to be for my portfolio. It ended up in my portfolio, and it was for the word meaningful. And it was, I think I said something about how this old boot is representative of those values you hold true to yourself and that serve as the foundation of everything that has meaning in your life. And as you progress through life, things will stem from it, and you'll find other meaningful things, and a lot of them will have the core value of whatever started your journey or whatever, something like that. My least favorite thing about this picture is this cup. This cup makes me kind of mad. It just looks weird. But other than that, this piece was good. I liked it a lot. Anyways. And my teacher did too, because he gave me full points on it, which is great. I love full points. This is the only assignment in that class I got full points on. Okay. Next one. This one I did in my 3D design class. It was a group project. So we had to build like a site-specific chair for an area in our school. My group, we chose the life science building. And there was this giant crystal wall, so we built like a model of that and added some plants, mismatching plants. Okay, so this one was done by a guy named Jack, and he did such a terrible job. No offense to him, but it was so terrible that we thought it was great. Like, it was so funny. And then this one was my potted plant, and our potted plants don't match at all. And we thought it was so stupid, but you know, what can you do? And this was the bench in the middle. So the idea was, for the site-specific project, we wanted to make double helix chairs because life science, DNA is the building block of life or whatever, so we wanted DNA chairs. But we could not figure out, for the life of us, how to do it. So it ended up being this really flat, like, weird chair, curvy chair that kind of just exists, but yep. Chair. I have no idea what you guys are saying in chat, but sure, I assume it's Swedish. But I don't know Swedish, so. Okay, and then the next one, let's look at, this is my mop head, is what I like to call it. This isn't even me who's wearing it, this is my roommate who's wearing it. Good thing her face is covered. So it was like you had to make a cardboard structure that represents, that's like an extension of you. So I was like, okay. So I ended up making this giant mop head, and it looks a lot like vines or hair. I named it Vine Veil. So I was like, inside I feel like I don't really feel like people know me that well, but I want them to know me, so I invite them. So I cover myself in like these layers of protection, and people have to push through them to get to what's inside or something like that. You know, something dumb like that. Artists make up stuff all the time, guys. I think I did one of my narwhal slipper. I have no idea where it is though. Just tell me if you guys see it. Narwhal slipper? I don't see my narwhal slipper. There was one I did of my, it was a wire sculpture of my narwhal slipper. I literally don't see it anywhere. I might have to go into my portfolio, which has my name on it, which I would rather not do, because it also has information about where I go to school and stuff, so. Let's go with... Let's look at this one. I did my project for my art history class. This was technically an art piece, but basically we had to do something that was related to the topic of our art, which was about the environment, really, and the land and earth and stuff. So I did thrifted clothing with eco-printed designs on it. Now, this was really good in theory, but the reality is that after this exhibit was taken down, all these clothes faded. So all the designs on it, they did not last. Except the hat. The hat was pretty good, but everyone else did not last, unfortunately. Yeah, it was okay though. Let's look at this one. This is a piece I did for Rob's class. Oh god, what'd I do? I made it so tiny. This is, I had to do original pieces, it's like some more original pieces for Rob's class, for my final portfolio. And so I did this piece of an aerial landscape. I took this, actually, Elise, so I took this photo when I was flying over the Amsterdam airport. So these are just like tulip fields and stuff. I don't know if I have a picture of the aerial part of it. It doesn't look like I do. Yeah, I don't see it. Might be in the sketchbook though. Oh yeah. So this is my sketchbook, by the way, if you guys are ready to see that in a minute after I look through all this. But this is what I did. So after I drew the whole landscape, I went back and did really thick white lines outlined in black to emphasize the roads. The least favorite thing about this picture is this part right here. I don't know what I was doing. I was starting to get tired. Oh, shoot. And yeah, I just did not want to do anything with it. But it exists, but it's an oil pastel, so I had a lot of fun with it, but I also hated it because it was my last project, so I was just done with his class. And that one was focusing on the connections we make for the theme meaningful. I was like, when you find meaning in life, it's really about making connections between objects and people, and that's what makes things memorable and stuff like that, you know? Something like that. And then I did one more piece for that portfolio. This is the city piece that I think I showed you. I actually think this picture's pretty mid. I think it's okay. It's not my favorite thing in the world. A lot of people liked it because it was super colorful, but I thought it was kind of boring-ish. I don't know why. I actually like the sun rays, but this curtain, just not it. I don't like the curtain. So this one, I think I called it Expanding. And it was focusing on how sometimes when you are searching for meaning and meaningful things to make, and meaningful things, you need to look outward into the world instead of inward, and start expanding your horizons and explore beyond yourself. Anyways, am I good at making up things? I think so, honestly. But yeah, I took this picture on our UK trip, Elise. I think I told you that. But this is from the Airbnb in Birmingham, so. And it was, I think sunset? Yeah. Alright, and here's my sketchbook for the whole entire semester. Ignore my name at the top. Just ignore my name. So this is my sketchbook with all my thumbnails and my writing about it. So we got, at least your face is in this. I hope you don't mind, but. So these are my sketches, my thumbnail sketches for my first piece, my abstract music piece. This is the one I really liked. This one right here. But my teacher was like, no, you can't have things with music notes in it. And I was like, okay. But my teacher liked this one. And my teacher liked this one for some reason. And I did not like that one. And then my teacher liked, this one right here. And then this was the color palette I used for that music piece. And here's a picture of the circle that we ended up doing. So my roommate has the ability, she can hear colors, so I made her listen to the music with me, and we put the colors out all in paint swatches. So this is cool. No, I can't show your face. Okay, well, your face is in them, but here are all the thumbnails for Elise. Okay. This is my still life. I did a few different still lifes. I spent 2 hours making different still life compositions in the art room, with different focal points. So one, I focused on a basket, and the other I focused on the boot. This is my idea for the basket. How does one fill up their metaphorical basket with meaningful things? What are the things that matter that you fill your life with, or something like that? It was kind of lame. And then I did this one, and then foundational boot. Why are boots foundational? Nostalgic? I think it's other story? I can't even read my own handwriting. Literal support. Trusty. How does meaning form? Where? When? Nice. These are the photos I took. I put some pros and cons. I was like, visually weird. I like my, honestly, yes, that was a correct assumption. Visually weird. The fabric was nice. I really like this fabric. It was nice and bunched. This one, pros, literally nothing. Why did I take this photo? Send this one for homework. I did send this one for homework. Conceptually mid. I can't believe I wrote mid on an assignment I turned in. But whatever. Baskets are cool, I guess. The flower blends into the fabric, which I didn't like. This one, pros, things falling out basket. Cons, items are too small. And then we had this one, pros, I like the close-up. Fabric is nice too, I guess. Not much variety. This one is the one I ended up doing, though. Nice contrast between the boot and fabric. Nice compositions. Cons, the flowers blend in. I didn't like that. The flowers blended in with the fabric. It was just kind of annoying. This one, I like the composition. Boot contrast is good. I like sunflower. Foreshortening is scary, dude. Which is true. So, that's fun. This one is, I don't even know what this is. Pros, nothing. Literally nothing. Cons, everything. Nope. What is this photo? It is so weird. I don't know why I took it. This was my concepts for my landscape piece. This is the one I settled on right here, which is, you know, But it didn't turn out well anyways. So I had an idea of like portals, different door portals. I had this idea with like a light bulb in the room, or balloons with landscapes in them, or these were, I think they were telephone poles with different landscapes between the lines. This one was taken from the same reference photo that my actual landscape was that I turned in, which was the one from Birmingham, but it had different landscapes in it. Because the whole quip of that assignment was that they had to have different landscapes in it, which I thought it was stupid. So, and this one was a hall with different photos in it of different landscapes. It says landscapes and pictures, picture frames. Okay. Oh, and then here's some photos that I took that I was trying to find out for the aerial landscape. So here's one I had. This one, it was a city nightscape. I liked the lights. Apparently I liked the view. Postcard feel. But the color scheme wasn't colorful enough. Composition was kind of weird. I don't really know. I guess the focal point would be like this light part right here. But like everything else, you just can't tell what it is. This one was, I liked the sea meeting the land concept, but it was very split. That's why I didn't choose it, because of this line where the sea meets the land, the compositions just split right there, and I didn't like that. This is the one I chose, Elise, by the way. And Haiku, whoever's here, I don't know. Probably not that many people are here. But, that's the one I chose. This is also another aerial one, but it was gray and another split. Oh, and then here were my like last like little sketches for the different pieces I was gonna put in here, and some notes. Where the core, what's that core? What's the core that forms the foundation of meaningful things for you? Landscape. How can focusing outward rather than inward help your journey in finding meaning? Abstract fragmentation. What to do with previously meaningful things. Piece 3. Oh shoot, I can't even scroll. Relationships between things. Getting the bigger picture. Distant feelings. Roads equals connection. Travel. I can't even read my own handwriting. Connections make things last, is what I said. Oh, and then this at the beginning of the year, we, the teacher made us write our concept in the middle and then had everyone go around and, like, put words around it that made them, that they thought of when looking at the main word. So, anyways, that was my sketchbook for that year. It was kind of, oh, there's Elise. It was a sketchbook. It's not very pretty, gotta be honest. I don't know if you guys like looking at these sketchbooks. I think I have another one. We can look at this other sketchbook. This was for my 2D design class, I think. Yeah. So this was for my 2D design class. We did a lot of exercises. So he gave us like little worksheets. He was like, all right, so the point of this was to find the tangents in the picture. So tangents are where like another line like meets another line, and it makes just this awkward tension between them. So he just had us circle them. This one was composition. Exercises. So I drew like sketches. They gave us like items we had to put in a composition that we made up. So this one was a shed, a grill, and a tree. This is a desk, a bed, and a suitcase. So there's my suitcase, bed, desk. And then this one was a circus. I hated this one so much, but here it is. Look at the guy with the top hat on. What the heck? Look at him. Look at him. Pretty colors, thanks. This one was different viewpoints, I believe. So I just did different viewpoints of a shed. This one was random / organic shapes. I'm not quite sure what we were doing on this, but yep. This was some watercolor techniques we practiced. This one was salt. This one was bubbles. This one was alcohol. This one was plastic wrap. I think, oh, I can't remember if that was, no, this one was plastic wrap. This one was, oh, I can't remember. It might have been alcohol. This one was just a gradient or a wet on wet, I think. Oh, that might be salt. Oh, I'm not quite sure now. Shoot, I literally don't know. Cool. That's alcohol. That's just a flat color. That's splattering. That's a gradient. There's a mushroom. Do you guys like mushrooms? Mushrooms are nice. Here are my sketches for this piece. Oh, I haven't shown you guys this piece. So I actually don't like this piece, but we had to make like a cinematic piece including 5 different things. So we were supposed to include something red, something with legs, something ugly, oh my god, I can't remember. Something red, something with legs, something ugly, something that flies, I think, or something like that. I can't remember. That's maybe why I include the bird. And the compass, oh, I literally can't remember what the assignment was. Hold on, give me a minute. I want to figure out what the assignment was. Give me a second. You like the mushrooms? That's good. Hold on. I want to know what the things were. I'm struggling. 2110 maybe? No. 1020? 1120. Assignments. This one was the scavenger hunt. Okay, it says something with legs, something ugly, something loud, which was the bird. That makes more sense. Something red, and something that opens and closes, which is what the compass was. I did do a lot of art. I am tired. I remember my teacher didn't like this tangent because there's like a really, really bad tangent with the shadow, with the bottle, and this. He was like, it's like a genie shooting out of the bottle, and I was like, you're right, it's kind of stupid. I don't like it either. This one kind of sucked. I did like the concept of this was just a girl chilling, you know, in like a shed hiding with her bird. The bottle was nice, I guess. The leaves on the wall were nice. Anyways, here is the different concepts for that. So this one was a picnic. This one was a superhero theme. This one was Little Red Riding Hood, it looked like. This is different versions of the girl with the sword. This one looks like a Godzilla moment, gotta be honest. I don't know what the heck. Oh, I had one where people, this one was a 2-point perspective one, where people were going into a coffee shop and coming out of a coffee shop, and I don't remember why. I think it was like a monster thing, so they would go in normal people, come out monsters. But we ended up with the girl with the sword. Oh, and this is the concepts for the monster. So we had this little fluffy thing. This ugly thing, oh my god, right here. Never want to look at him again. That scary. Fluffy, another fluffy one. But this is what I kind of ended up with. This one, which is kind of what it was based off of. Kind of. You guys saw it. It's kind of the same pose, but like the same-ish claws. I wanted them to have really large claws, but it just kind of ended up weird. Not the same. Oh yeah, here's the mock-up I did on my iPad. So. And then, oh, here are the idioms I did. So this one was for Head in the Clouds. So I really liked this one right here with this girl with her head in the clouds, but I didn't do it because I thought it was too basic. I don't know why, but it's basically this girl. I might do this as a graphic drawing maybe, but it's a girl who fell asleep in class reading a textbook, and her head's in the clouds and she's dreaming of little things, and you can see them in the clouds. I just liked this one for some reason. It was just nice. This one's a girl sitting on a moon listening to music. This one is drawing the line. So this one, pretty bad. It's just a line with 2 stick figures on the other side. This one is kind of where I was going with this. So I kind of combined these two. This one was just like a view of a person, like a first person view, drawing a line. But here's the different like color compositions I ended up testing out. So this one is split complementary, which is red and then like a blue green and a like yellow green. And then this one was triadic. I actually kind of like the triadic color scheme, but I didn't end up doing it. And this one was primary, which was really fall, but it was just too much bright colors. Okay, and these were the concepts, the original concepts for the cards. Here's me, here's Cam. As you can see, it just the... Oh, this one was your original one, Elise. It was interesting. I actually like this pose, like the way this looks, but I wanted us to be like against each other, which is what I was kind of going for, which is why you guys had swords pointed at each other. Anyways. And I was going to make different suits for us, but I ended up nixing the idea because it was just incredibly difficult. And then here's Haiku, here's a back card, and then here's you, a better version. And then there's me, there's Cam, there's the font, and here I was like testing out the different fonts and drawing the suits. So yeah. That is the sketchbook for that class.
Gearing up for college?
Thanks, Sally Mae. I'm not gearing up for college right now. I don't know if there's any other art that's of interest. I did make my cup, my 3D cup thing, but I didn't take any pictures of it, unfortunately, so. Oh, sorry, excuse me. So I think that's everything from art school. It's a lot of art. Oh, but I didn't show off some of the pieces that are not even in there. Oh, and this was like the concept for my exhibition that I did for my books and manuscripts class. So here's some fonts that I liked. That I thought would look good together. I think we ended up doing Saber Regular and Gimlet Display, which was pretty cool. I did different color palettes. This one is Illuminated Manuscript inspired. It's just red, yellow, blue with some black and cream. Night Sky. This one is the one I liked the most, was the academic one, but I think, yeah. And these were some textures I liked. This is a foresty. That was a lot. Wait, you already said that? Yes, you did. But these are concepts. I really liked this drawing for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Let's see if I can find any other art pieces. Give me a second. Because I did a lot of art pieces that I didn't upload pictures of anywhere. I did like drawings in class. Oh, I did this portrait of this girl that my teacher hated. She's somewhere in here. I think I got like a D on that. That's cool. Do we want to look at other things? Maybe? I gotta find my iPad. Give me a moment. Enjoy the background changes. Any questions for me while I'm chilling? Okay, I think I figured this out. Give me a second. How's everyone doing today? Elise? Haiku? I'm sure that you guys are the only ones who are watching right now, so. I kind of want a grilled cheese. Does anyone else like grilled cheeses? Because I like grilled cheeses. They are very good. Okay, give me a moment. It's probably going to pop up in a minute with all my photos. No sleep. Sleep's for people who have lives. Okay. Give me a minute. Trust. I want to try something. I like them, don't eat them much though. Well, now I want a grilled cheese. Never really think of it. Not now. Open QuickTime Player. Click on File. In the menu bar, you newly awoken. That's very good. Click New Movie Recording. Hey, tell your friends that if they get me to 500 subscribers, we'll finally get that face reveal. I'm joking. Next, click the record button. Hold on. Oh shoot, what'd I do? Maybe I can do a screen recording? No. New movie recording. Bro, why are you exposing me? Oh, look, it's me. Is it not gonna work? Apple TV? Operation could not be completed. Dang it. Do you get help bullying you into sleep? Not now, bro. Why isn't QuickTime? Hi, Cam. I think you missed most of the stream. We've gone through all the art that I've been doing. New movie recording. Ah, it's me. I don't like that. Oh, there's me. Behold! Not now. Behold my iPad! Yay. Okay. Hi, Cam. Do we want to see the art I've been doing? More concepts, by the way. This one is an unfinished piece. Are you guys excited to look at some unfinished artwork? This one is a girl that I did not finish. She wears rainbow socks. Oh, look, it's me. No, not face reveal. No face reveal. Hi, artist finger. Thumb reveal. We're looking at my art thing. Or we can draw. Do you want me to draw? I can draw. Yes. Why are we yesing? We can full screen this so you guys can see it. Oh shoot, my thing is dead. Won't I help you bully Elise to sleep? Personally, I don't really want to because I like Elise awake. Oh, that's something bad word. That was one of my roommates wrote that. Oh, this is when I was trying to redraw one of my Animal Crossing characters. If it'll load. This is Chrissy. If you remember, I did a drawing of her a long time ago with her face on it. Let's go to here and I can see if I can find it. Rude, I suppose. Elise, middle, last name. Name, last name. Go to bed right now. Rest is for the best. I also like being awake. Here's the original of Chrissy, if I can find it. This is Chrissy. Oh shoot, that's a time lapse. I don't want a time lapse, I just want the photo. Well, you don't get that, but this is the original picture of... Where did Chrissy go? Of Chrissy. So, Chrissy, wake up! But as you can see, if it'll load at the very end, because I don't want to play the whole video. Please don't make me play the whole video. But as you can see from the end, that is what she was originally. But then I wanted to redraw her, but then I never ended up redrawing her. She was gonna look a lot better too. Okay. And then we have, oh, this? Okay, ignore the curse word, guys. I blame my roommate. Those are cute. You saw you. Yes, you were in there, Elise. This is an attempt at a redraw of my very first art piece, but then I gave up on it because I didn't like her pose. Let's see. Oh, would you guys like to see a never before seen piece of artwork that I redrew? So, oh yes, there's Elise. So this is the piece I redrew. There's a rainbow behind it. It's nice. Yeah. This is the piece I redrew. My very first art piece was done on Krita and it was really, really bad. So I wanted to redraw it. And I actually made a whole entire video for it like a year ago, but I never uploaded it. Never uploaded it. But I was going to redraw her again, which is what this is. But I never did. So this is what she turned out to be. I think I have a photo of her, of like the original, in the time lapse. So if it'll play. I like the dress though. I think the dress is okay, but the pose was just kind of mid. So everyone gets to see a what this never before seen supposedly supposed to be uploaded redraw was supposed to be from a year ago. I'm sure if I drew her now she would look a lot different, but here we are. Lovely. She's got elf ears, she has purple hair, she has a poofy dress top. I actually hate the top that I drew for this redraw. A lot. I don't know why I drew it like so weird. It was so ruffly, but yeah. I don't know. Drawing lines, coloring. Yeah, the picture is not, the original picture's not in here. But yeah. I wonder if I can find it though. I can probably find it. Let me go. Cause I literally made a thumbnail for it. I'll show you the proof. These are my emails. You probably shouldn't be able to see those. But whatever. But here's the literal thumbnail I made for it. Make sure VOD is there, sure. Here's the thumbnail I made, but I never actually did it, so. I did it 2 years ago. Look at that. Look at that face of disgust to this. I thought this thumbnail was great too. I remember very well that I thought this thumbnail was the best thing ever, and I never even uploaded the video, you know? For shame, artist. I don't even know how long I've been streaming for. How long has it been? An hour and 44 minutes? Well, back to the thing. This is when I was obsessed with Genshin Impact. I drew Barbara, a little sketch of Barbara from Genshin Impact. She's very cute. Look how cute she is. So rainbowy. This one was when I read Siren's Lament from Webtoons by Instant Miso, I think her name was. If it'll load. But it's Lyra and Ian, and it's pretty mid. It was just a sketch. Lemon. Pumpkin pie. Oh, this girl in the rain, I forgot about her. Here is one of my first art pieces, was a milkshake. Your simple stars are so cute, I cry. Thank you. This is first milkshake drawing I drew on my iPad. Amazing. It says eat. Does it make you want to eat, guys? Oh, I really liked this one for some reason. This girl's hair, I really liked it. But her neck is way too small to be supporting her head. But you know, I was just starting out. Her hair is nice though. I really like her hair. The green with brown gradient. The chibis I made. You like the chibis? Here's Tracy. I did not like Tracy. I don't know why I saved Tracy. If Tracy will load. Probably won't load. Cute. Tracy. Oh my god. Tracy's legs are unnaturally skinny and her feet are... Oh my god. I can't. I cannot with Tracy. Oh, this was one time when I was trying to redo my art. My artist profile picture. So, I liked this one. I don't know. I should redraw my artist profile picture. Maybe we should do that. Do you guys want to do that this stream or not? I could probably do that right now, actually. Redrawing artist profile picture. Maybe we'll do that in another stream, but my original artist profile picture is in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Like, she's cute and all, but like, I really should change her. Cause this is from really long time ago. I think it was 2020. Sure, if you're still down to keep streaming. Well, the thing is, I think my Apple Pencil is dead. Yeah. Unfortunately. I would do it though. Maybe I'll do it in another stream later. Oh look, this is Elise's profile picture. I made her one time. I hate this profile picture. Her face just looks so weird. Yeah. I did much better later on. I did much better at the more recent profile picture of me and Elise. Even though her hair is really, really blonde for some reason. I don't know why I made her hair so blonde. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think that's all we're gonna look at today. We could... Do you guys want to see my new end screen, like the original, like the animation that I did for it without the letters? Because I did an animation for it and it took forever. And it doesn't even look that good. But like, this is what it looked like without all the other stuff on top of it. But super cute though. Elk girl? Elk girl? Oh, you mean the oh my god, where is she? She was my profile picture for a while. Let me find her. I really liked her. I don't know why. I just drew her and she's very pretty. But yeah. Maybe I'll do a live stream. A drawing live stream when Elise is awake. I know she enjoys those, so wouldn't want to disclude her. If it'll load, oh my god. Sadly, she is asleep though. I don't even know if the video's playing. Go speed paint. Man, this is kind of a creepy sketch, not gonna lie. Screw creepy sketch. What do you mean, yes please? It will not load. It is struggling, guys. I apologize. and said, nope, not today. Well, maybe another time. Sorry, guys. But she's cute. I like her a lot. These are not mine. These ones right here, they're clearly different styles. Are by my friend who drew on my iPad. So, like this one, and then this one with the girl with the sunglasses, and that girl with the glasses, and the mermaid. Those are not mine. Okay, well, I guess I'll go then. We can stare into the soul of, my most recent artwork. Do you like staring into the soul of my most recent art? But yeah, we can stream later and I can redraw my profile picture or something. Stare into the soul! Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. It's been fun. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream again next week or something. We'll think about it. Maybe not. Yeah, goodbye, Haiku. Thanks, Cam. Thanks anyone else who might have dropped in and doesn't talk. But yeah, goodbye. Oh, we're gonna transition. Transition. Come on.